all choose to sail on board cruise ships as our vacation option for various reasons. Some of us simply just want a non-hassle way of travel where we can drink till our heart's content, max out the drink package, and maybe shake a tail feather every now and then. Also, these days you have people that choose to go on a cruise ship as an inexpensive and alternative form of retirement. I think that's pretty cool, by the way. You also, of course, have families these days that want to escape reality, sail the seven seas, and enjoy the vacation of a lifetime with their loved ones. However, one thing you have to understand about all of these reasons is that we cannot escape reality no matter how hard we try. Today I want to show all of you a video of, some of you may say it is irresponsible parents, and I would just chop it up to personally as things just happening. Nevertheless, it is something that you should avoid at all costs when it comes to you maybe as parents or being responsible or guardians for little ones to watch out for. I'll show you the clip here, and then after we'll go over all the details and lessons that need to be learned.
Oh my God, it's so good. Are you able to hold me? Are you able to hold me? Okay. Lift it up, lift it
As the story would go, you had two parents and a sister that appeared to be American with an 8-year-old boy that were in Salerno, Italy. They were getting off of the cruise ship and getting ready to go explore when the boy, who was holding his dad's hand, let go and somehow ended up inside of a passage, stuck and wedged in between the cruise ship and the dock. Naturally, you can hear the mother freaking out, "Where is my baby?" The father then goes in to help save the boy, and then he himself ends up getting stuck in between the dock and the cruise ship. Thankfully, between officers that were nearby and of course some good Samaritans, some bystanders, they were able to retrieve both the father and the son, and thankfully the day was saved. As you can hear in the video, the mother is absolutely hysterical. I can't even imagine what she was going through in that moment. The father, of course, trying to do everything he can, because we all know a situation like that could have gone south very, very quickly, but thankfully this ended up with good results. But I will say, when it comes to situations like this, it may sound like something that is absolutely rare, but when you're talking about a son holding his father's hand to being inside wedged between a cruise ship and a dock, it can all happen within literally a split second. Sure, we could just chalk this up to a freak accident. It's probably 0.1% of this ever happening to anybody else. However, there is a reason I talk about these topics. I think they're very important because it's not like we are out on the street in the United States. People know what to look out for. It's basic. Don't go out into the street. If you see a ball and you're driving, make sure you look out for children, yada, yada, yada. But when you were in foreign territory, I'm not sure if it's his family's first time on a cruise ship. I doubt it if they're going all the way to Europe, but who knows? I've seen plenty of people when I'm over in Europe and sailing on cruise ships, they say it's their first time on a ship. And you got to understand, on top of, let's say, there are going to be different road signs, there are going to be different meanings. And even if you go to a dock over in, let's say, a Cozumel or a Nassau, most of you will notice that there is a reason why at the edge or getting near the edge, maybe like a foot or two, maybe 3 feet away from the actual edge of the dock, there is a yellow line that you do not cross, because should something happen, even if you are being, let's say, responsible, something as little as somebody tripping over their shoestring could mean the beginning of the end for somebody if they don't know how to swim, or if they were to simply fall off of the dock, hit their head somewhere, get wedged somewhere. It is just something that you should always be cautious of whenever you are entering and exiting a cruise ship from a dock. If you have a child with you on board a cruise ship, and let's say they've been either spending a lot of time at the ice cream machine, or let's also be honest, I know everybody wants to believe that all their children are angels and do absolutely nothing wrong and is completely aware of the realities of the world. Let's say you have an 8-year-old that may be a little rambunctious. The minute you let go of their hand, they are gone. And you're talking about a potential crowd of hundreds of people and a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts. You could see yourself in a situation in which that child could be in potential danger. You want to do your best to avoid that at all costs. I always say on this channel to be proactive. I don't care if it's with the cruise lines and them trying to avoid situations like happen. Let's say they should have surveillance on every cruise ship in the event that, let's say, somebody goes missing or anything of that nature. When it comes to passengers, you should also be proactive. If it's your first time on a cruise ship, try to maybe soak up as much terminology and lingo as you can and try to understand the ship in which you are sailing on. Or if you have somebody that's already experienced, maybe get the advice or knowledge from them. What to do, what not to do, whether it be on the cruise ship itself or over in the ports. That way you can avoid any incidences from possibly happening as much as you can. Moral of the story here, I would just say above all, if you're sailing on cruise ships with your children, make sure you know where they are at all times. If you know they can be a little wild, make sure, let's say if you are on a dangerous area like a dock, make sure they're holding your hand, make sure you keep eyes on them at all time, at least until you get someplace safe where you know they're not going to fall in the water, potentially drown, or something may happen to them. Because like I said, anything can happen at the snap of a finger at any point in time, and you want to avoid it as much as possible. That's what I got for this very short video. Of course, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Hit that like button on your way out. Know that I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you later. Take it easy.